The two big names going head-to-head in Melbourne's federal court are the sharpest minds in defamation law that money can buy.
For the calibre of your Sue Chrysanthus and Dr Matt Collins, you'd be looking at tens of thousands of dollars per day in court.
Flanked by, perhaps, their lesser-known clients, representing first-term Victorian MP Moira Deeming is Sue Chrysanthus SC. She scored big wins for clients like Lisa Wilkinson and Jeffrey Rush. In Liberal leader John Pesutto's corner, Dr Matt Collins KC, who successfully defended Network 10 in the Bruce Lehrmann case. It is highly unusual for two Liberal MPs to end up here in the federal court, one suing their former political leader for defamation. The legal question at the heart of this is whether John Pesutto defamed Moira Deeming in the process of expelling her from the Parliamentary Liberal Party. Moira Deeming claims she's been painted as a Nazi sympathiser by Mr Pesutto. It's a claim he denies. Do you feel the pressure at the moment?
No. I mean, I have enormous responsibilities as Alternative Premier, and I've been out in the media this morning.
How are you feeling about the trial at the moment?
I'm just trying to get through it, but I'm so sorry I can't really speak to anyone until after the trial.
The case has exposed fractures in the Liberal Party's broad church.
You're confident you have the support of colleagues?
Yes,
All colleagues?
I am very sure.
And has seen senior party figures donate to John Pesutto's legal fund.
In Victoria, you've got three former premiers, Ted Baillieu, Dennis Napthine and Jeff Kennett, literally funding the court case, backing it up.
And on the right of the party are vocal supporters of Moira Deeming.
Prominent members on the right, and particularly Peter Credlin, Tony Abbott's former Chief of Staff, who's been sort of coaching Moira Deeming with her media interviews.
And I have long defended Moira from attacks inside her own party room.
This Liberal Party civil war stems from the very uncivil scenes on the steps of Victoria's Parliament in March 2023.
My name's Moira Deeming. I'm a newly elected MP in the Victorian Parliament.
Moira Deeming was front and centre at a Let Women Speak rally, a movement which looks to create spaces for women and is run by Kelly J. Keane Minshall, a British anti-trans rights campaigner.
It's me and Moira.
So excited to be here with you. Thank you for coming out.
Oh, it's so good.
Then, without warning, neo-Nazis gate-crashed the rally, proclaiming their support for the women, and it turned into a fiasco. That evening, Moira Deeming and the rally organisers thought the event was a success.
Well, here's to us being amazing. Cheers, everyone.
But senior Liberals were alarmed.
It becomes an absolute schmozzle and a debacle, and then John Pesutto and his leadership team panic and come after Moira Deeming in a major way about the political implications of this.
That panic was exposed to the court in a secret audio recording of a crisis meeting between the state Liberal leadership and Ms Deeming a day after the rally.
And now we've got a problem, a huge problem now, because people think, rightly or wrongly, that we walk in lockstep with Nazi protesters and Nazis. And I'm getting clobbered.
Shadow Health Minister Georgie Crozier made her feelings clear.
I am beyond furious because of the work we have done, the time we have put in to get the worst government in the state's history on the ropes. And it's all blown up now.
The secret recording was made by Deputy Liberal leader David Southwick without the knowledge of anyone in the room.
Can you assure us that nobody you've worked with has any sympathies or, liaisons with Nazi groups?
Absolutely none that I could possibly know about.
So no one you've worked with?
You're not going to find a single shred of evidence that I had.
That there's no...
Yes, like obviously I'm not a mind reader. Maybe there's some secret Nazi somewhere, but absolutely no indication at all anywhere. My uncle was a Holocaust survivor. My husband's got Jewish people. I'm part married. Like, it's so insane to even worry about that.
The meeting went for 70 minutes in the Liberal Party offices. Today, David Southwick arrived at the federal court to give evidence. Will you explain to the court why you made that secret recording?
All will be unfolded, but I've really got to go in and...
David Southwick, a prominent member of the Jewish community, told the court he made the recording on his iPhone because he felt Ms Deeming had trivialised the offence caused by the Nazis. He said he couldn't trust her, that the recording was there to protect himself as an insurance policy if things couldn't be resolved.
So there was quite a standoff over the duration of the 70 minutes, and no one wins when a secret recording comes into the public view. There's just no winners.
The Liberal Party of Victoria under my leadership...
In an attempt at damage control, John Pesutto gave a series of interviews, press conferences and circulated a dossier about Ms Deeming and her connection to the rally, which formed the centre of Ms Deeming's statement of claim against him.
Moira Deeming has had an association with people who organised the rally, along with her assistants, who have shared platforms with and viewpoints with people who promote Nazi views or sympathies.
Mr Pesutto's barrister argued in court that it was Ms Deeming who damaged her own reputation through her association with the people at the rally, pointing to a tweet by one of the organisers, Angie Jones. Nazis and women want to rid of pedo filth, why don't you? Mr Pesutto maintains his moves to expel Ms Deeming were made to protect the Liberal Party.
Nothing in the dossier ever accused Moira Deeming of being a Nazi or herself having Nazi sympathy.
Now, he's not going for truth or justification, but he is going for areas such as honest opinion, public interest, qualified privilege, contextual truth. If he's unsuccessful in defending it, he'll be up for a certain amount of money, could be quite substantial.
Have you been kicked out of the party? Moira, do you have any comments?
Moira Deeming was expelled from the Parliamentary Liberal Party and now sits on the crossbench. The court has heard Ms Deeming believes the entire process has left her reputation tarred with the Nazi brush. Months of mediation between the parties has failed to keep them out of court.
Defamation proceedings for an individual is a matter of last resort. The financial, the emotional, the incredible hardship that one has to go through to even just to get to the court doors is immense.
It's frankly ridiculous that John Pesutto allowed it to get this far, didn't just settle, apologise, do political management, and it's equally ridiculous that Moira Deeming would be bringing this defamation action against the leader of the Liberal Party, causing him enormous damage, and she claims to be a Liberal. So it's very self-destructive.
Lots of people are talking about this court case and your position as a Liberal leader.
Oh, but look, this was factored in over many months ago. Everybody knew that there would be 3 weeks of hearings, and that's now drawn to a close.
Is it a distraction?
No, I've been doing media this morning and I'll be doing more this afternoon.
This court case is not a distraction?
I've continued to do work.
The trial still has a few more weeks to run. Then there will be a wait for the judgment. There might be a winner, but both sides will be counting the cost.
John Pesutto can absolutely survive this, but he runs a big risk of actually being untenable as leader and being challenged if the court case goes against him. So these are the serious threats to his leadership that are as yet unknown how they will play out.